Okay, so after that abrupt end to that video, let's get back to where we were. So we came to the conclusion that 4 bits are used to represent 15. The highest decimal value that we can represent with 4 bits is 15. So that means I can come up with a 4 bit pattern for all the hex numbers. So that's what we're going to do. And you're going to see it here in a minute how easy it is. It's going to be to convert from binary to hex and hex to binary. Okay, so using 4 bits and 4 bits only, let's write out the 4-bit pattern for all these hex numbers. So 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 0, 1, 0, 0, 0, 1, 1. Those are the first 3. There's nothing new there. Let's go to 4. 0, 1, 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, 1, 1, 0, 0, 1, 1, 1. Is this all ringing a bell? Okay, we're going to do 8. What's 8? Good. 1, 0, 0, 0. Then 9 would be to add one more. 1, 0, 0, 1. A is 10. So that's 1, 0, 1, 0. B is 11. 1, 0, 1, 1. C is 12. 1, 1, 0, 0. D is 13. 1, 1, 0, 1. E is 14, 1, 1, 1, 0, and F is 15, 1, 1, 1, 1. Remember that each one of those is a contribution by some power of 2. And depending on if I put 1s or 0s in here, determines whether or not I turn on that amount. That's how your flippy-do works. So if I'm going to pick 12, I start from the far left. I look for the number that's biggest to 12, and that would be 8. 12 minus 8 is 4. So then I need to turn this one on as well. 1, 1, 0, 0. That's where these numbers come from. So now that means, let's look at that last example that we did. So I'm going to draw like an example bubble right in the middle of this page. Let's take CD9, that last example, and convert it to binary. So the easiest way to do this is just write each one out big. And then underneath, write those bit patterns. So 9 is 1, 0, 0, 1. D is 1, 1, 0, 1. C is 1, 1, 0, 0. Done. It is that easy. Every hex number is represented by 4 bits. So it's super easy to go from hex to binary and from binary to hex. So if I go back to my converter, my hex to decimal converter, I'm going to go ahead and type in that CD9 again. Now, if you had noticed, we also have the bit pattern down here, the binary number, and we can confirm what we did was correct. So it's correct. Okay, so the last thing I need to show you is decimal to hex. So let's go ahead and take care of that. I'm going to zoom in just a little bit more. Okay, so the number we're going to convert is 3,741. We're going to go from decimal, even though I don't really need to write that down, to some hex value. So this is going to look just like what we did before. I am going to write in pencil so I don't make a mistake. So we're going to write the base 16 and then the number. So what we do is we divide 3741 by 16. So I am going to show you the work on the side because this is exactly how I do it. 16 goes into 37 twice. Subtract, you get 54. And then 3 times 16 is 48. 61, 4. Okay. Times 3 again. 3 times 16 is 48. And if I do the math, my remainder is 13. So as long as this number is less than 16, I know I did this right. So now what I do is I write 233 right underneath our number, 3741, and then I put the remainder to the right. And then, so remember this, we went like this. So now we do it again. I write 16 to the left, and I do the division. So 16 into 233. 16 goes into 23 once. Subtract, I get 73. And I think it's going to be 4. 16 times 4 is 64. With a remainder, if I subtract, I get 9. So remember, the 14 goes underneath 233. The remainder goes to the right. So again, draw these arrows if they help. Now I keep going until I get a 0 in the middle column. So I'm going to go 16 into 14. So 16 goes into 14 0 times. 0 times 16 is 0 with a remainder of 14. So the final step is to put 0 under the 14 and the remainder is 14 to the right. Now, if you recall from our process last time, to determine the answer, we go to our remainders and rewrite them down in reverse order. So we're going to take this and flip it on its side. So it's 14, 9, 13. But now I need to figure out what those are in hex. So pulling out your little worksheet, maybe the other one would be better. 14 is what letter? What is 14? E. And then 9 is just 9. And what is 13? D. And that's base 16 or hex. Now we can always go check that by using our converter. Let's do it backwards. So I'm going to type in E9D and 3741. That is the number we started with. So we did it all correctly. And that's that.